Welcome once again, and we're on to day 45. We talked the last couple days about the one thing, right, and the importance of clearing the clutter once we've developed all the power from the core and in the foundation and the other areas of our life and our core four. We open up the possibility to have a lot of clutter. We open up possibilities. We open up the game where focus becomes more important, not where life is directing us to be and demanding we be, but we have a lot of options and where we can do and where we put our focus. We talked earlier about having a sniper view, right? We don't want our power to wander aimlessly around like we have a lot of power, but without focus, um, the power is useless, right? It used to be that knowledge is power, not anymore. The game is all about the focus. So, again, we're back to continue on the one thing we talked yesterday about the zone, right? The zone of on the chart to the left there that is urgent, non-urgent, important, non-important, right? We talked about the non-urgent, non-important. We don't want to do things that aren't important, right? And we don't want to get stuck in the urgent things that aren't important, nor do we want to have it dictated to us because it is urgent and important. We don't want to be in a zone where something or someone else dictates to us that it is urgent. We get stuck in the area of putting out fires if we don't want it to be there. We want to have the freedom to choose from a non urgent important item and actually make it urgent on our own choosing. So, the next thing is we want to make the one thing, when we choose the one thing, we want to make sure that it's very challenge oriented, right? That it totally supports the challenge and it makes the other items within that challenge either not necessary or significantly easier by the one thing that we choose to do. Um, and again, to the diagram to the left, the one thing that we do choose is make sure it supports our challenge and supports the one thing that we actually want to accomplish. So the next item is that we have to choose the one thing. And again, in consideration that we have to have in choosing the one thing that we're going to do would be to put the one, will the one thing that I choose push me towards my challenge outcome? That obviously we have to answer that question. And to recap a little bit from the entire picture on the one thing, there is a book called One Thing, and the object of choosing the one thing is to clear the clutter, right? Like we have opportunity. Once we gain power, we have a lot of options. We have a lot of opportunity, and it becomes more and more chaos uh, if we don't have a tool to focus, if we don't have a way to reel this all in and be able to shed off the things that can be done another way. If we don't do, if we don't pick a one thing and we're jumping from thing to thing and we get caught behind putting out fires of things that are dictated that are urgent um, by others. So once again, uh, we want to choose something that is relevant to our goal. We want to choose something that will eliminate a lot of other actions or motions that we would otherwise be uh, have to deal with individually, or make them in such a way that they significantly become easier. Okay, and when we choose the one thing, we're choosing the one thing or the week, right? And what we're really doing is we're building this up to support the next element that we're going to be getting to, and that is the keys. Now, the keys are going to be things that support the one thing, and we'll get into that next week. But to recap, uh, the one thing and the importance of one thing, again, this is focus. This is a whole exercise in getting focus and clarity and getting out of the realm of putting out fires and being specific about the fact that we make it urgent because of our designated outcome, not that it's uh, urgent due to not having focus, right? Because when we don't focus, we all know what happens, right? Situations creep up on us, situations become urgent, and we spend our time, as I have in my business, for some time putting out fires, which uh, is a downhill spiral. So, once again, our assignment is going to be to teach this. If you can't teach it, you don't know it. If you don't know it, you can't live it, along with all of the other items at the bottom of this page. We'll see you again next tomorrow in day 46.